Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Divine Empowerment. My name is Joanne today. Also, to make sure if you're new to the channel, you subscribe and tap the bell. This way you get notifications. Also, I do want to announce that between now and the end of December, all of my live readings will be, as far as personal questions, you will need to pre-post those on the community tab. I'll make posts, ask for questions, and then I will announce when the reading will take place. Hello, everyone. Hi, Nero. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've got some air conditioning, so feeling refreshed. Goodness gracious, I've got some messages coming in. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yes, you guys are used to me answering questions in the live. However, you also know that I am in the new advanced Soul Realignment practitioner course called the Vital Life Force Energy Mastery. So I really need to monitor my energy over the next couple of months and do my own transformational work. So for live readings, I will ask that, hi Janie, hi Crystal. I will ask that you pre-post your questions, right, on the community post. And then I will analyze the energetic needs for those readings and then post the dates, okay? Because I think that will work best for me and for you guys, because I don't like to say I'm going to do something and then I don't do it. It's just totally out of alignment for me. So yes, I'll make a post requesting questions, and then I will determine when the reading date will take place. Awesome. Now I have some questions here for today, but first, before we get into the personal questions, I am going to be going over the energies. Now this is a twin flame reading for the collective, so take what resonates, toss the rest, you guys. But I am going to be doing a reading based on this now moment, the now energy. We're in such, I really wish those messages were popping up. Yes, I'll be doing this from the now perspective, not from the past or the future, just because the energy that we are in right now, it's so powerful. It's truly pivotal. However, I just don't want to set any kind of limitations or any kind of discernment. I just want to make you aware of the current energies. All right. So for divine feminines, awesome. I get the overall energy, the Two of Chalices. All right. So they're definitely wanting physical union, but it's beyond that. It's something much bigger, much grander than just physical union. I feel like for both the divine feminine and the divine masculine, both are coming into their wholeness, okay? And we're also approaching that time of year when the divine masculine cycles. Divine masculine cycles once a year, one solar around the planet. That is one divine masculine cycle. Divine feminine cycle monthly, right? Monthly, every new moon, every full moon. So definitely there's a lot of pivotal things coming. But let's talk about the now moment. All right, so the divine feminine, where are they at in their mental space? I really feel like they're coming into this mirroring. They're realizing that that is the perfect mirror. Our realities are a mirror reflection for what's on the inside. And divine feminines are definitely stepping into that wholeness, not just in this relationship, or even if it is just a journey, right? It doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be just a journey. But they're realizing that their reality is a reflection of what's going on within. And that's coming into their mental awareness at this time. And then I get the Two of Swords. They're finding their centeredness, their groundedness in that awareness. They're coming into the awareness that, oh my goodness, they're taking responsibility for their creation in the physical. And then I get the Seven of Pentacles. They're actually going to see, or actually they're starting to see right now that their reality is that perfect reflection, and they're taking note. They're showing gratitude for everything that they've accomplished, everything they've created, everything that they've manifested. All right. Yay! I just love that overall Two of Chalices energies for the Divine Feminine. It's like, it is a new level of awareness coming in. You guys know we just had those huge, huge solar flares, right? So that new awareness is now being grounded in by the Divine Feminines, the Divine Feminine energy, not females, right? Just the Divine Feminine energy. All right, now where they're at in their heart space. They're wanting to celebrate, they're wanting to get together, they're wanting to share their awareness, their knowledge, their Zen moment. They are feeling this kind of like, ooh, this feels nice, right? And it is that awareness, that new level of consciousness that's just really got them in their Zen moment. All right, now also too, in their heart space, the Sun. It's like no matter what's happening mentally, physically, spiritually, the Sun is, no matter how bad it gets, right? No matter how negative, no matter how south things go, the Sun is here to remind you that it's just a moment. Don't attach to it, right? Move forward with that positive light, that positive energy. You can transmute this situation. And that's beautiful, and that's coming from the heart space. That's not something that they're actually having to think about. It's just pouring through their heart. And then I get the Six of Pentacles, actually manifesting those celebrations, those get-togethers, synchronicities, increasing across the planet, calling in soul contracts, just understanding that all is in divine timing, all is in divine order. Whew. All right, now where are they at in their physical? Where are they at in their third dimension? In the physical experience, right? In their physical realities. We're going to look at that energy as well. The first card I get is Hierophant, actually coming into physical soul contracts that are just getting them ready to prepare for the divine masculine's cycle, right? Understanding that this contract is sacred, it's holy, it's everything. It's set in stone. And then also too, they're getting triggered. They are getting triggered left and right. Trigger, 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 tower moments, just releasing attachment for the divine masculines. Also too, they are actually triggering others. So it is that mirror effect that's taking place, bringing up these triggers, right? Which that's a good thing. And then we get the Queen of Swords, just finding connection in all relationships, family, friends, everyone, right? Strangers. Just making that physical one soul to another connection at this time. Now we are going to be looking at where are we at in the union energy, especially if you're in separation. All right. We're never truly separated. Just saying. All right. So divine feminines. I'm not going to scoot these up. I'm just going to scoot over here. Now we're going to look at the divine masculines. The same aspects, the mental, the heart, and the physical. I get the overall energy of Maiden of Water. Definitely wanting the cycle to end, wanting a rebirth, wanting something new, something fresh, exciting. It's, they get kind of excited about their cycle because they wait a long time, 365 days, to start anew. All right, in their mind space, serious transformation going on. They are, and as you can, I don't know if you can tell this in the card, but as you can see, the angel, the shadows are here represented, and the light is over here, facing straight into the shadows, doing some deep diving, some serious shadow work. And they're excited about it. Mentally, they are looking forward to it. They feel supported, like they got this, or they're starting to figure things out. And then I get the 3 of fire, just that sheer will, sheer determination, sheer like, I saw 1111, sheer like, it's going to happen. And it's with that mindset, that tenacity, that dedication, just that I'm going to go into the shadows fearlessly. I'm going to do that shadow work. And then I get the 3 of fire, just sheer, everything's coming into alignment. And whenever they come to the end of their cycle, remember, as divine feminine energies, cycle monthly, right? You get the new moon, you get the full moon. It's a constant shadow work. Whereas divine masculines do their big shadow work once a year. But they're determined this time. I feel like there's an extreme amount of tenaciousness arising right now in the divine masculine collective energy. And where are they at in their heart? I get the Yule. They're definitely ready to go in and do that deep, deep work, that deep, deep transformation at this time. And then I get the 9 of fire, having the sheer determination to overcome doubt, fear, obligation, even sacrifice. I'm definitely hearing sacrifice. Just understanding that the only way to actually get through that is through detachment. And that's why we go into separation, so that we can do detachment, do the shadow work. Right? Okay, and then I get 3 of earth, another 3. So that's 3, 3. There's power in the number of 3. And when I think of twin flames especially, I think of 3. Not 3 souls, but it's 2 souls coming together to make a third energy, third twin flame synergy that is highly transformational. But they have to get to that point to where they can come into that physical union and then express that third energy together. Okay, now where are they at in the physical? It's so awesome, especially the divine masculines. I feel like I get the 2 of earth. It just kind of reminds me of like, well, I can do this journey alone, right? But I prefer 2. I want my divine feminine. I want union. I want, and this is what they're thinking right now. Just this, I want this union. I want this in the physical. 2 souls coming together to make that third energy. Then I get 1 of water. They will succeed. And from their perspective right now at the third dimension, they also know that they have to be whole. We have to be whole. We all have to merge the divine masculine and the divine feminine within before we can come into full physical union. And with that being said, I'm not, I'm primary divine masculine, so I thought it was never going to happen. Am I ever going to connect to my divine feminine energy? But when it does, it is beautiful. And it's also true for divine feminines. When they connect upwards into their upper chakras, it is beautiful. But then you have to create balance in that, right? You have to learn to balance those two energies. And then I get the Maven. They are ready to go back into the underworld. They're not going to leave you behind. This is temporary. They're going in. They're diving in. They are not afraid. The divine masculines are not afraid. They are ready to do this serious shadow work. All right, now let's talk a little bit about union and what that really looks like. Okay. And I'm going to use my own personal experience for an example here, because, I've been reflecting the past few days about what it was really like right before union, right at the beginning of union, and how it is now. Imagine that our entire reality is made up of millions and millions of strings, right? Almost like this tangled web of energies. Now, the key thing for coming into union with your twin flame is detachment, independence. You cannot come into full union in that attached energy, that dependent energy. Now, you aren't ever going to be completely detached, right? Like, in other words, this is going to take a long time, even after union. Then you have to unravel all those tangles. I mean, you guys, have y'all ever been fishing before? And you're fishing and suddenly your reel just goes, and fishing line goes everywhere in this big tangled mess. Or flying a kite. And then suddenly your kite does all these weird, crazy moves, right? You end up with this hot mess of entanglements. So it is about figuring that out, becoming detached, becoming independent enough to allow that union process to happen. And then right after union, right, you both experience this huge balancing of energies. Because remember, you guys, we actually have this with every other person on the planet, but in twin flames, it's way more intense. It pushes us along farther into awareness, consciousness, awakening, expansion, that we then have to learn through that process, through this union, on how to get our energy lines untangled, congruent with who we are as spiritual beings, and then access 100% of our vital life force energy. Awesome. Okay, now we're going to look at where the collective is right now. Well, I think that was exactly where the collective is right now. It is coming into this new level of awareness. It's here. And you guys, if you definitely want to do some channeling on your own to see what messages Spirit has for you, or your higher self. All right, let's see if we can get a few cards for union, because I pre-shuffled these, so. Yes. I get the five of wands and the 5 of earth. So, we feel like we're going to get there, right? We feel like we make these little achievements and little results come in. But we still have a long ways to go. But that does not mean that in the meantime you will not have reunions or even full union, okay? I do feel at this time that it is monumental energy coming in to support unions, okay, at this time between now and December 21st, which is the winter solstice. Now, what you do, what level of tenacity that you bring is going to determine on how much you can shift vibrationally and come into match for that union. Now, you guys know I do soul realignment work, so you can definitely check out that. Send me an email if you have any questions. Now I'm going to get some clarifier on this transformation. Lots of positive, and that's just it, keeping that positive mindset, through the triggering, through all the, because things are going to get weird. It's going, think back to this time last year, things were a little weird, right? Even for me, even in union, I still have these weird things that happen. Well, this year is a little more weird, but a little bit closer to balancing those energies within. I get the Eight of Cups, understanding that everything is infinite, everything is divine, everything is vibrating, everything is shifting, everything, even this wall behind me, floor beneath me, everything is moving energetically. Now would be the time to also take care of your environment, right? Crystals, clean your crystals. That came up today, because everything in your environment carries energy, and that affects our personal, our heart space. We are directly affected by our environment. So take some time to do some house cleaning, clean out those closets, especially between now and the full moon. The more you do that, the easier that cycle will be, especially for divine feminines. Just sheer will, sheer tenacity. It is that solar plexus energy and then you have to take action. If you're in separation, you've been in separation for a while, it's time to take action. The angel fairies are not going to just, mail your divine partner to you. It requires new action. It requires you to get outside your comfort zone. It requires you to shift vibrationally. And for those of you that know me, also get the Queen of Pentacles, all about that. Owning it, stepping into that self-determination, and then grounding it into the physical through action. You can't think it through, you can't wish it here, which, you guys know me, I love those things, because those things help us build momentum towards taking those new actions and getting outside our comfort zone. That's kind of like a process, right? Where we get in the mindset, we get in the right emotional set, and then we take action in the physical. Get the overall, the lovers. And it's like, if you can embrace that tenacious energy, like, I'm going to make this happen. This is going to happen. As if it's already happened. And Frank, that's one word that he loves to describe me as. I'm tenacious, right? At first I was kind of like, I don't think so. He's like, oh, yes, you are. But now I see. I can look back, this time last year, just being tenacious, and no matter how, I just pushed all those doubts aside. I pushed everything out. and it's not that I didn't care what other people think, but I feel like I would have been stuck there had I not released any kind of self-projection, self-criticism. If you guys are engaging in any of that, now's the time. Now. We're getting into 2020. Things are going to be shooting off everywhere. Manifestation energy is going to be through the roof. So make sure that you're not down on yourself, right? Love yourself. Always. Because if you're not loving yourself, then your reality is reflecting that back to you. Okay, now for personal questions. Oh, yay. Okay, I'm going to do Celia first from Norway. I know where she's from. Hello, beautiful. I hope you're here. All right. Celia is in the process of calling in her twin flame. Awesome. And her question is, did he hear me? And do I have the right city? She's recently relocated. So, oh, also too, Gemini, honey, I will be, on these live readings, I will be taking questions on my YouTube community post, not in real time. This way I can energetically prepare, and then I'll announce when the reading's going to be. All right, Celia, did he hear me? Oh, he definitely heard you. Look at that. Ace of Swords, beautiful. Ace of Swords. Awesome. Love that. He definitely heard you. And I mean, if you look at this sword, and it's got this light up here, right? Coming out of the end. So it is like a beacon, like a light beacon. He definitely heard it. He felt it. All right. Does she have the right city? You definitely have the right city. I get 9 of Shields. So you cannot attach to that doubt, right? Release, detach. 9 of Shields is almost the 10 of Shields, but then there's this little bit of a, is this really the right city? I'll tell you guys a funny story too. Whenever I got the call, or whenever I was calling in Frank, or however that worked, when I got the call, I started having dreams of Hawaii, and my twin was in Hawaii. Here I am in Beaumont, Texas, and I was like, oh my goodness. Suddenly I'm figuring out how I'm going to move to Hawaii. However, you know, and I mean, I was actually taking actions to do this. My higher self came in and said, no, stop. He's traveling. He's working right now. He's traveling for work. Stay where you're at. He's coming there. And I went, all right, whatever. But he did. So about 2.5 months later, we met in the physical. So it is just about having faith. I don't think, Celia, that you went through all of this for Spirit to, you know, play this big joke and say, oh, you're in the wrong city. No, we're definitely called there. All right, let me go back to the beginning of the YouTube questions. Jenny Love, did my DM break up with karmic partner? Did DM break up with my karmic partner? It's in the works, Jenny. I get the Page of Shields. It's he's detached emotionally. He's even detached physically. But then there's some sort of mental connection going on, like, you know, figuring out property exchange, figuring out who gets the dog, who gets whatever. But as far as the actual breakup, it's happened, but he's not yet free from it. So giving, 6 weeks tops. Okay, Tarot Queen 1111. Hello, beautiful soul. Will DM make contact again? And I'm assuming that means, oh my goodness. Definitely he's the Fool. Well, this question was, I already know. Is she here? No. They must. I guarantee you they are in reunion right now. I get the Queen. He definitely is going to be taking this leap of faith, this beginning. He's definitely making a new beginning. So when you get caught up on this, I'm sure that question's already been answered. It's not going to be it wasn't every day, but he definitely contacted you once a week on the weekend. And he's just building that newness into the relationship. All right, Benita Bala. What is DM planning towards me? What is DM planning towards me? Benita. All right, beautiful soul. Let's see what DM's got for you. What is he planning? Oh, flew right out. Ooh. Get the High Priestess. He's planning, but he's not actually conscious of the planning. So it's in his subconscious mind right now. He's definitely planning. He's definitely planning for some sort of. He may even approach you about, some type of business venture, something that is going to throw you off guard. It's a test. He's testing to see. He's testing the water, so to speak. I get this Knight of Swords. And it's going to be from a subconscious level, Benita. So when he shows up and you think, oh, reunion, he's going to come at you and say, oh, no. But we could do this together. And of course, sometimes just being aware that you're being tested, I get the shadow, just by having forewarning that the test is coming, you're going to ace it, no problem. Because once you ace that test, then he's just going to melt. Okay, let's see here. Christina Spella. Is DM ever going to reach out? All right. Is DM ever going to reach out? Christina. Gosh, you're just so sweet, Christina. Just so sweet. He's already taken action to reach out. Does he email or, I can't answer questions, but he's the Page of Wands. So he's definitely getting the courage. He's already been taking action, even if it hasn't been a direct communication. But he's taking actions to reach out, like maybe via third party, like friends or Facebook, or he's getting that confidence. He's being a little bit sneaky about it. But then I get the Chariot, that just, when he moves fast. But when he doesn't move, he moves very cautiously. And then I get the Fool, new beginnings. Especially now at the holidays, especially now that the end of the Divine Masculine cycle is upon us. Always lots of reunions this time of year. It's one of two things. It's either reunion, union, or separation. But definitely in this case, he's mustering that will, he's mustering that self-confidence, and he's already taking action for that new beginning. And then when he comes, he's just it's gonna catch you off guard. So yes, he's making plans to contact you. So just go about your business like nothing, because that's when he'll make his move. When he sees that you're not expecting it, that's when you'll hear from him. Okay, paradigm. Where is my divine feminine? Paradigm. Where is my divine feminine? Where is the divine? Oh, it's too many. Hopefully you've been doing some meditations on calling that divine feminine in. Because I feel like you have a lot of divine feminines that are wanting to walk into the relationship. But where is she? I feel like there's a lot of them coming at you. You know, I get the Seven of Swords, and you're trying to figure out which one it is. It's not about that. It's not about trying to figure out which one it is. You will know your divine feminine when you see her. When you're out looking for her, she's not going to come. She's in your area, though. She may have even already seen you. I definitely feel like she is going to know who you are before you know who she is. So don't look for it. Just sit back. She will find you. Your divine feminine will find you. Okay, Leslie. She wants to know, when will she meet divine masculine, her divine masculine, this lifetime? Wow, Leslie, that's a very energetically responsible question. Not just assuming that it's going to happen, but trying to figure that out. All right, let's see, Leslie, I almost did the card view today. Ooh, goodness gracious. I get the Lover's card, Leslie. Definitely you're going to meet them in this lifetime. It's whenever you start grounding your clearing work, you're going to see this equilibrium that starts coming into your aura field. I feel that once that happens, especially when you take action into your mission work and you get that going, yes, Leslie, girl, I'm so excited for you. Whew, so excited. But yes, you know, getting that third eye that we talked about in your reading and clearing work, and then grounding that clearing work, it's going to shift your aura into this. As you can see, this lady, I'm not kidding, equilibrium. I mean, just look at her. She's got a rainbow, everything's symmetrical, everything's balanced, she's in the flow. She's in the flow. Okay, Manchin. Will DM leave the devil energy behind this year? And how can I help? All right, you guys. Between now and I'm not sure if it'll be at the beginning of December or the end of December. I won't be answering questions via the live feed. I'll make community posts on my YouTube channel, and then you can submit your questions there, and then I'll announce when the live reading will be. This time was kind of wonky just because I had to figure it out. How's this going to work? So it kind of went backwards. So I'm definitely working on that moving forward. Okay. Manchin, he's working on it. He's working on it. But this is not something that is just going to disappear. Once we do shadow work, it just seems, and then we get that new vital life force energy, we get our new circumstances, our new realities. There's always more work to do. We cannot clear everything at once because we do shift vibrationally. And you guys, this is the densest dimension, the third dimension. I mean, we're actually in physical bodies. So it would be extremely traumatic. So definitely make note of progress. Think of it like progress. Don't think of it like an absolute, oh my gosh, he needs to. That's really not fair. It's not fair to you. It's not fair for anyone, really. So think about that. Just trust the druid. Trust in that past life connection, and understand that we can't just rip it all out, right? We can't just and be done, because we're dealing with such density here. Then I get the Two of Cauldrons. Rejoice, be grateful for whatever progress is made, okay? Let's see. Sapraya CV. Whoop, whoop. Is DM planning to take any action towards, or still going to let me go like always? Ooh. That's pretty much like saying, well, if he shows up, I'll be happy, but I'll be totally shocked. So there is a lot of cynicism in that statement. Think about it. It's almost like, it sounds a little tiny bit like self-sabotage, like, well, if he shows up, great. If he doesn't, I wasn't expecting it anyway. It's kind of like this, positive, negative energy. Yes, work on that, Sapraya, work on that energy, that healing. Let it go. Queen of Cauldrons. Let it go. And just make a decision, make a choice that you want him to come back. You want him to take actions. And yes, is that going to make you feel uncomfortable? Yes. Is it going to make you become a vibrational match? Most definitely. Is it going to make you feel vulnerable? Straight up vulnerable. So yes, we do. We tend to, protect ourselves, right, from that pain, that hurt, that, oh my gosh. But in reality, that only hurts us even more. It only keeps it from actually coming to fruition. And take it from me. I'm not kidding you. I was so vulnerable, like the things leading up in that last separation, holy crap. And it's about releasing expectation, releasing attachment, and just loving someone so unconditionally. You know, no matter what test they throw your way, no matter what test spirit throws your way, you are in that unconditional love space. And then you just keep working towards it. It's really beautiful. Surprise. So yeah, there's a little bit of cynicism in that question, honey. So take a look at that. All right. Nero wants to know, how many babies will they have? Awesome. Let's see, how many babies? Oh. Well, you could have 7. Let's get a range here. Get a range. But I don't see those all as, in other words, maybe some adoption or, yeah, that's more like it. You could literally have as many as you want. Universe is, whew. And the thing about it is it's almost like it's going to help y'all expand on your abundance, your security, your everything. So I'm looking for a different number, but 7. 7. I get 7. Some of those may be adopted, or you could be doing foster care as well. A lot of compassion in y'all's union. A lot of compassion. And it could be even like, you know, friends' children, right? Because we can be sub-parents, so to speak. So truly, you can have as many children as you want. Most definitely. Which is beautiful. Okay, Salam F. What are my current DMs? My current DMs, like you got multiple. Sorry. What are my DM's current thoughts about me since he is spying? Ooh. I get the 8 of cauldrons. Okay, so he is spying, but you can't call him out on that. That will just destroy any kind of action or willpower that he has to move forward. So definitely don't try to call him out on it. Let him spy, right? It's your twin flame. I mean, you guys, speak up now. Have you ever spied on your twin flame? Oh, I mean, I think we all do a lot of spying, especially in separation. So don't call them out. You know, don't try to, because when you do, in other words, be grateful that your twin is spying and be excited about them coming forward in that page of wands, right? That's all about will, taking action, making it happen. But if you call him out, he's going to be like this 8 of cauldrons. He's going to turn and run and hide up in the tower, right, with a cloak on. It'll freak him out, you know. You're just like, oh God, she knows I was spying. We've all spied on our twins. I mean, please. Okay. So just let it go. Just kind of smile to yourself and say, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All right, Vita Phoenix. I get the feeling DM is walking toward me. Not met DM yet. How can I prepare? It's a good question. Of course, I would say the Soul Realignment, level 1 for sure. Vita Phoenix, if you have not already done that. Is he? Yes. Yes, and I would recommend that Soul Realignment work for you. Simply because I get the Lovers, so he's definitely, he wants this. He wants for y'all to come into the physical, into, he's calling you in too, but he's stuck. He's got this 5 of cauldrons. He sees you over here energetically. He sees you energetically over here. He feels you. He senses you. He knows you're out there. But then he's got this giant river between you. And he's stuck there. And it's just energetically speaking, okay? Really, all he has to do is turn around and look. So by you doing your shadow work, that's going to, give him a little boost there, because you are connected energetically. I mean, you guys, if you knew how much soul realignment work I've had done, a lot, okay? There's no like quick fix here. You just got to do the work. Do the work. All right. Blood-sucking lover. Oh, kick out of when she shows up live. Blood-sucking. Is my twin flame waiting for me? Is my twin flame waiting for me? Let's see here. Is my twin flame waiting for me? The King of Shields definitely is waiting for you. But here I feel that you are in your own way. You're in your own space. He's just sitting back, chilling, waiting for you to get there. Just like, I guess she'll come figure it out sooner or later. And that's what you're doing. You're trying to figure it out. This 3 of Wands. Not really sure. And you guys, this happens a lot, right? Where we have all these options, all these possibilities to change our lives, change our circumstances. And we just kind of sometimes get stuck in there. We get lost in all those possibilities. And then it becomes terrifying to make a decision. It's like, but I'm telling you right now, any decision is better than no decision, okay? Just making a decision, taking action on that choice is going to shift you vibrationally. Getting outside your comfort zone. He's chilled. He's just letting you figure things out. And it's like you're coming at it from the perspective of, well, he's got to find me. Almost like you're waiting. But you're not waiting, are you? You just got all these different possibilities, and you're wanting someone to tell you what to do. That is impossible. You have free will. Only you can free-willingly make a choice. Okay, lucky angel pie. Yay! She's a divine feminine, wants to know where and when and how will I meet my DM? Is it really going to happen? Okay, first off, the where and when part is completely up to you. Again, because you have free will and choice. You know, only you can shift yourself vibrationally through new action that makes you. I can talk about how and is it really going to happen? All right, let's go in reverse. Is it really going to happen, Spirit? Is Lucky Angel Pie really going to meet her DM? Oh, wow. All right, first I get the star. You are, all the stars are coming into alignment. And then I get the druid, past life. This is also the Hierophant. So past life connection, soulmate connection, this deep contract, this deep soul contract. So yes, it's definitely going to happen. How will it happen? Let's see if we can get a how. You know, strength. Starting with forgiveness. Forgiveness. Forgiveness for everything that you've been through, but also too just forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness of others, just a strong, strong sense of forgiveness. Forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. And then the strength card, just realizing, coming to this awareness that everything that you've been through, everything that you've done has led you to this now moment. It has been preparing you. And I know it didn't feel that way, but you know, I can look back at the things that I've been through in my lifetime, and I had to go through that same forgiveness. Oh my gosh, I had to forgive. And it's not something that you can just do and then it's done. No, I had to get up every day and forgive. I had to come home every night and forgive. And I did this just every day. I didn't just do it on Sundays at church or wherever I was, whatever I was going through. No, I actually did this every day. And what I found was, a few months later, it just got lighter and lighter and lighter. And now looking back, I can so clearly see how all of that prepared me for all of this. All right, beautiful soul, which I don't think you're here today. I know you're going to be so mad at me. I did try to message you, though, on Facebook to let you know that I was doing this. All right, embracing light. Beautiful soul. Beautiful soul, embracing light. Have I made the necessary progress to finally bring my twin flame into my life? Also, is he ready for a relationship? Girl, I can, oh my goodness. You are grounding that clearing work. You are coming into alignment just by the sheer energy of this question. Is you taking responsibility, right? You're not just sitting around going, well, where are they? No. Have I made the necessary progress to finally bring my twin flame into my life? Woo! Let's see what Spirit says. Just by that question alone, I feel that you are definitely, you got the momentum going, definitely moving into that space. Let's see what Spirit says. Embracing light. Yes, I also get the equilibrium coming into that balance, understanding that you are 100% responsible for your progress, for your transformational work. No one can do it for you, right? And then I get this Ace of Wands. It's coming. It's coming. It's going to be successful. It's going to be sooner than you think, but longer than you are expecting. So release all expectations. Look around your life and see where you're maybe where you have any kind of expectations playing out. Like if you're expecting, it can come from anywhere. Family, friends, groups, society in general. What expectations are you upholding at this time? Take note. And then this is going to definitely give a big boost to this Ace of Wands, and then acting on taking new actions in the energy of unconditional love, abundance, bliss. Think of any high vibrational emotion that you're not currently experiencing, and then take new action in that energy, that emotion. And that's just going to, because you're doing great. I mean, you're doing fabulous. So longer than you think, no, less than you think, but longer than you expect. The thinking part is good. The expectation part, you want to let go of that. You want to let go of the expectation. But yes, huge amount of progress there, embracing light. I mean, I can just feel it when I read this question today, because I did go back and check the community post just to make sure I got everyone. I felt it. And just the way you worded that question tells me that you most definitely made some progress. Now, is he ready for a relationship? Is he ready for a relationship? Well, the thing about it is I feel that hang on. Sorry, there was a dog and it just totally shot me. Not shot me, but distracted me. I am shifting vibrationally, you guys, so bear with me. All right. Totally caught me off guard. Okay. Let's see. Is he ready for a relationship? Spirit, an answer. Oh, same answer. Most definitely. I get the Eight of Shields. And he's got a plan. Like he knows, hello, bloodsucker. I did yours, honey, so you can play this back. Yes, he's definitely ready. I get the Father. He's actually been preparing for this. He's definitely got everything in order. You know, the castle's built. The pentacles are in alignment. And he's just got this plan. You know, this happy family moving forward, this happy couple moving forward into this kind of unknown territory. So I feel like there's going to be some traveling going on. And it's going to, the boat's going to be a little rocky at first. The boat will be a little rocky. But yes, he's prepared. He's got it all planned out. Kind of reminds me of Frank. Frank was like that. I'm not kidding. He had been planning our life together 5 years before he actually met me. I mean, every little detail, to the time of year, to where. I mean, just so much planning went into that. And I was like, wow. You know, where we would live. Just a lot of planning. Your twin is a lot like that, which is good. It's good because I don't know about you, but I don't really like to plan that much. I like to just Go with the plan. Okay. Tina Sushul. Will GM match my vibration of healing that I have put in when we reconcile? All right. Tina. There's so much expectation, and it's really limiting, not really expectation, it's withholding energy. In other words, if he doesn't match my healing works, then it's a no-go. It's a no-go. Remember, we all heal differently, and we all have, the amount of healing work that I have needed compared to Frank has been, you can't compare that. You just can't. Healing work is healing work. The more you do of yours, the more he will do of his. And it can't be a tit for tat kind of thing. It's more about allowing him to move at his own speed, allowing him to gain strength. I get this strength coming in on the 6 of Shields. I get the moon being just patience, temperance, just this. And I feel like there's just a lot of should. And it's good to have boundaries. Boundaries are golden. Boundaries are great. But that competition energy, that tis for tat, no, release that, because we're all different. We've all had different past lives. We've all had different childhoods. We're all just so unique. Even as twin flames, we've had completely different experiences in the physical. We've had completely different choices, completely different circumstances. Everything is different. Completely different. Look at the work that you've done and be proud, right? Reward yourself in the physical for all your hard work. And then trust that his higher self is going to have him equally yoked with you. When you're putting that kind of energy, especially on a twin flame journey, it's like pretty much pouring gasoline all over the relationship and then going, have you done the work? Because if not, I'm going to strike this match. It is kind of like, whoa, yeah, we can only do us. Seriously, we only have our free will. We cannot impose on the free will of another. It's just, and it's unacceptable in a twin flame journey. It's, you might as well just say, oh, take a long break from that. However, you can release that and then just love who you are becoming and love where you're going in your healing work. Then spirit, your higher self, his higher self, there will be a reward with that. A real reward, meaning he will be equally yoked with you. Now, of course, there's always a difference, right? But equally yoked, meaning he's equally where you're at, even if you don't think so. And also, too, oh my gosh, the whole mirror effect. If you're looking at him, well, first, if you're saying to yourself, oh, I've done all this healing work, I'm so much better now, look at me. And then you're looking at him going, no, you need more work. Well, guess who you're talking to? You're not talking to him. You're talking to yourself, because that is the mirror, right? You're in the mirror going, That's a big clue right there. So if you're looking at him saying, you need more work, what you're really doing is saying, you need more work. Because it's a mirror. It's the perfect mirror. Now, if he comes up to you and says, oh my gosh, you're so awesome. You've done all this healing work. He's really talking to himself. It's kind of funny, but not. You know what I mean? Now, when you come into the relationship and you appreciate and you look at him and you say, wow, you look amazing. You know, you're lighter. I can see the transformation in the physical. That's when you know you've done enough healing work for you. That's when you know. Coming up and saying, there's something wrong over there with you. You need some more work. And look at that. 111. I guess that's my QQ. QQ. Blessings into infinity as always. So much love. So much light, you guys. Keep doing your shadow work. Keep moving forward on your journeys. Getting outside your comfort zone. Stretch.